Hey everyone, this is Alex or PolymomoTea, and today I have a video showing how to make this pineapple popsicle out of polymer clay and resin. And this is another follow-up to my watermelon popsicle. I do plan to make more popsicle videos in the future, so I hope you keep an eye on for that. So we're going to start out with the popsicle mold. So I'm going to take some scrap clay and I'm going to pinch it into a flattened oval shape. And I'm going to cut off one end of the oval. Then using my blade, I'm going to make etchings like a crisscross formation all across the popsicle. And using a dotting tool, I'm going to make a dot in the middle of each of one of the squares of the crisscross. So for the popsicle stick, I'm taking some Fimo Sahara clay and I'm rolling into a thick snake, which I'm going to flatten out. Once flattened, I'm taking my blade and I'm making etchings all across it to give that wood texture. Then once you have your popsicle stick done, you're ready to bake. And this is how it looks like once it's all baked. Now I'm going to use some pieces of wax to kind of create a base for my mold maker. And you can use any material as long as the mold maker doesn't seep out of its mold. Now I'm pouring in my sort of clear mold maker into my little mold base. After my mold maker has fully cured, I'm taking out my little popsicle template out of the mold. Now I'm filling out my mold about 2/3 the way with some yellow resin, and I colored it using color pigments. And I taped up my popsicle stick to some real popsicle sticks just so it stands in place in the middle. And I'm putting it in my mold and letting that cure, and it looks like this. And now I'm going to fill the rest of the mold with some more yellow resin. Once fully cured, it should look like this. And I'm going to carefully take it out of the mold. So at the bottom of my popsicle, it kind of dips in a little bit, so I'm going to fill it up with a little bit more resin just to give it that full dome look. So next we're going to make the pineapple leaves. So I'm taking some green Peacock pearl clay and I'm pinching the end into a point, and I'm using my blade to cut off the end. And you're going to need multiple leaves in that form. So back on our template that's fully baked, I'm just kind of placing it on top to give it the nice shape so we can glue it on later. Here I'm placing about 4 leaves to the top. And once I have all 5 leaves on top, I'm going to bake it on top of my template according to instructions. And you should be able to easily take it off as long as you don't blend it. Just like that. And then I'm taking some super glue, which I'm going to place dots of glue on the bottom of my leaves, which I'll put on top of my little resin pineapple. Next, I'm taking some UV resin, but glaze works just as well, and I'm applying a thin layer to give it a nice shine on my resin. And you want to do a thin layer so you don't lose the texture. And after that, I'm adding on some dot eyes and a line smile for the face. And after I added the face, I just applied another layer of glaze all around the pineapple and let that dry all around. And once fully cured, fully dried, fully baked, it should look like this. And I really like how this one turned out. It came out super shiny and the corners are much better than my pineapple popsicle from last time. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you. And let me know in the comments section what kind of popsicle you want me to make next.